Shalom, I'm Rabbi Jonathan Ginsburg at Ezra Halloween Now's Township Jewish Congregation. This is a Devar Torah, a little sermonette about Parashat Balak. It's a very interesting story from the book of Numbers. There was a non-Jewish king named Balak who had a very big problem, a deep concern and fear of the Israelites as they marched through the desert. So he hired a non-Jewish prophet named Balam to curse the Israelites, and he offered him money to do so. Well, God told Balam not to do it. So here the guy is caught between the desire for income and pleasing the king versus antagonizing the King of Kings, God. But he tries to do it several times, and God keeps putting obstacles in his path, telling him not to do it. There's one very interesting story about him riding on a donkey, and the donkey says, basically, stop doing it, the talking donkey. In any case, finally, Bilam is really convinced and wants to do his job and curse the Israelites, and he climbs a mountain and he sees something so beautiful that he can't possibly curse. He's overwhelmed with something when he looks down at the Israelite nation and decides he has to bless them. And one of the most famous sentences in all of Jewish liturgy is in the context of that blessing he says from the mountaintop, which is Ma Tovu Yaakov Mishkanotecha Yisrael, which really begins our morning service. How goodly are thy tents, O Jacob, thy dwelling places, O Israel. So what does he mean by that? Well, first of all, Mishkan is one of the words for the portable tabernacle that our ancestors used when they marched in the desert. It could be that Ma Tovu Ohalecha, the Ohalim, the tents, and the Mishkanot, also could be the synagogue of ancient time, or sanctuaries, or they both could be talking about the homes of Israel. In any case, what did he see? And what the rabbi said he saw was that the homes were arranged in such a modest way that nobody could look into the homes of anybody else, that the people were living in quiet family ways in a modest way, one of the virtues of ancient Israel. And so the rabbis used it as an opportunity to really praise the idea of family and home and modesty and sanctuary. And it's a way in which we can feel good about being in our homes, about viewing our homes as sanctuaries in miniature, about being in our synagogues and prayer spaces. And we think about that ancient prophet Bilam. And some of the rabbis vilified him for going ahead and wanting to curse Israel. Others said he wasn't so bad because in the end he praised. But that's really the story of Balak. And it ends with a very interesting case, which I'll talk about in another video, of the priest Pinchas and the zealous acts he commits in defense of God, which the rabbis hotly debated. Anyways, that is a little story in Devar Torah about Parashat Balak.